Yo, what's up everybody? It's your girl B here. Thank you so much for tuning in again. If you're new here, welcome to the family. Please feel free to subscribe, support my channel. I'm really trying to get the subscribers up, and it's encouraging me that with every video I get more and more subscribers. So if you're not subscribed, please do that. Okay, awesome. So I have just washed my hair and I don't know what to do with my hair, like literally, and I still haven't figured out what to do as I'm doing this video. And I have to go to work in like 2 hours, so I don't have time to do anything interesting with this hair. So oh gosh. Anyway, I was just thinking maybe today we can talk about twists and how to do twists, how to put twists on your hair, 2-strand twists. So I did a video earlier, 2 weeks ago, and I installed like chunky twists that I would put in my hair as my easy go-to hairstyle to protect my hair and to keep it moisturized. So I do that a lot. But I want to recognize that some of you are beginners and you may not know how to properly install twists, or you may not know the different ways to install twists. And I'm kind of going to try and demonstrate the versions that I know, and you can maybe try them out, see what works for you and what doesn't. I just realized that I don't have a rat tail comb. This is so bad at sectioning. Oh my gosh. And my hair needs detangling, and so I was trying to section with this and it was just a nightmare and I just gave up on it. So the things you should have on hand is your spray bottle, of course. And as I've mentioned so many times, I usually mix mine with some oils, essential oils in there. So I have avocado oil and eucalyptus oil, which makes it smell fabulous. And then maybe have some sort of leave-in conditioner or like curling cream, whatever you like, just so that your hair is nurtured and moisturized as it's being put away. So I have this Shea Moisture Curl Enhancing Smoothie. That's what I'm going to use. So I'm not going to do the whole hair, but I'm just going to demonstrate different ways you can do that. I'm not even going to use that comb. So just prepare a few sections here that we can use for practice. My sections are terribles, mais pas de problème, because you guys are awesome. I have this section that we can install several twists as I demonstrate how they are done. Alright, let's do. Okay, I'll show you 2 differences on how you install the roots, and then 2 differences on how you do 2 different ways to do the rest of the length of the hair. Alright, I have here my cream. I'm going to massage it into the hair, make sure all the strands get in as I finger detangle my hair. My god, that parting is so off, but I don't care. Okay, there's some residue there as you can see, but it usually goes away like after the hair dries out. Alright, so one way to install at the roots. So divide your hair into 2 equal parts, as equal as can be. Okay, once you have those 2 parts, with my hands, so I'm holding them with my index finger and thumb on each side. So that's what I do, and then I'm just going to roll them on opposite directions. So like that. One goes over, the other goes under. One goes over, under, over, under, over, under, over, under, over, under, over, under, over, under. Like that, like that, like that. So that's one way to install at the roots. And you can see, so I've started with a I've started with 2 strands all the way from the roots. So that's how it's looking. And so with this way, you find that the roots are not usually very tight, because 2-strand twists are generally not very tight compared to the 3-strand twist, okay? So let me show you guys the other way to install at the roots. My partings! If they're bothering you, my apologies. Mi niko tu sawa. Put in your water. And your cream. So if you want the twists to last longer, this second method may be better, like to make them look neater for longer. And you may have seen, like in my last video, as I was removing the twist, they were so big at the roots. You know, like in a few days it starts looking untidy and everything. So it's not really a sustainable way to install those. Okay, so for this second way to install, I go in and divide my hair into 3. 3 equal parts, as equal as you can make them. So I'm holding them. The parts on each end and leaving one in the middle, okay? Oish, explaining this is awkward. Okay, so I'm just going to, with my index finger, I'm going to like use it to push down this middle part. As I push this hair above it, then this one goes under, and this one goes above it again. The other one goes under. So this one goes above, the middle one goes under. Then this one that has come above goes under, and this other side goes over. So over, the middle one under. The middle one now goes under and then over. So after a few rounds of that, it's stable. Then I'm going to divide this middle part into 2 now. So I have 2 equal parts. You can see now. Here they are. And then start rolling and repeat. So over, 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 over. Let's go all the way down. Sometimes you may get the sense that you had miscalculated. For example, this parting for me is a bit thinner than this one and shorter than this one, so you may have to borrow. And this is not ideal, especially if you want to do twist outs, because then you get some freezing at the end. So if you're doing twist outs, make them as equal as possible so that you don't have to borrow. But in this case, since it's just for demo, or I'm just doing them to have the style on for maybe a week, maybe, and so I don't care much. Yeah, there's a lot of not caring. Okay, so there you have it. And I don't know if you can tell the difference, let me see, between how they are installed, this one and this one. So you can tell this one is a bit tighter on the skull than this one. Okay? Alright, so let's do the different ways to do the length of the hair. gonna try and make this one neater. Oh. Yay! I did it! Okay. So, the different ways you can do twists, especially the length of it, depends on the end result that you want. So one will give you very tight twists, and the other version will give you very loose, bouncy kind of twists. Okay, so it's all in the method how you do it. Some people prefer one over the other, just depending on what look you're used to having, and I'll show you how to install them, and you can be able to see how different they look. Okay? Alright, so that's my section. That's the section I'm working with. So I am going to divide it into two equal sections, as equal as can be. And so I'm going to start with the loose, bouncy version of this. Okay, so one over, then the other under, and I will kind of tighten it a bit here, just so that I don't have it too loose and it doesn't come untidy too soon. So over, under, under. So I'm tightening it. I'm laying the layers of twists very tightly. Okay, and then from there I can now layer them less tightly. So you can see I am like pulling lengthwise, so that I'm not layering them, like I'm not stacking the coils tightly on top of each other, so that they can bounce. Okay, so yeah, and you can see how your fingers play on it, like between the. So I'm not just using the index and the thumb. I have these other hands supporting the hair as it comes through. Yeah. So over, and it gets caught with these other fingers, and then I can now take this one and then hand this over back to the thumb and the finger. So over, clasp it, then hand over this one, and then take control of this one again. That's the general process for this kind of method. Okay. So let's see what it's like. Okay, so as you can see, it's already coming up. Okay, so it's already, it thickens the way I've done it, so they become thicker. So this is a method if you have very thin hair and you don't like that showing. So if you want to give the illusion that you have more hair, that you have thickness in your hair, so you just you can tighten the roots but then loosen the length of the hair. And as you can see here at the top, it's coming up differently because I had stacked them a bit tighter together. Yeah. Actually, and I wonder what it would look like if I just stacked them. It's actually coming up really nicely. Let's try that. Okay, so same method, but I'm stacking them tightly on top of each other. But I'm not rolling the hair. As you can see, it's the difference between the different ways of doing this two-strand twist. So I'm placing the coils tightly, one on top of the other, and you can see how it bounces up. We can compare. So I'm also curious. Haven't done this before. Interesting. I like it. Yeah. Okay. So let's do the second version, and then we can compare what they look like. Still like coming out. All right. Let's do this one. Okay. So for this one, basically we're going to get tighter. And how are we going to do this? Because we're going to be rolling the hair as we twist it. Yes. So the method is more intricate, but you get a different kind of result. And I'm going to show you. So I have done the over, handed it over to the 3 fingers. Then as I am taking over this one with my index and my thumb, I'm going to use the other fingers as well. And then I'm going to use the index finger and the thumb to twist it. Okay, so I'm getting, then I'm taking it, and then the thumb and the index finger are going to twist. So take them and twist. Okay, so take them with the 2 fingers, and then as you take over for both strands with the thumb and the index, so So at the ends here, what I usually do to make it easier, so I just, when I'm taking over, I just roll it, then hand over, roll it, roll it, hand it over. So take, then roll, roll, like that. Okay. So this is what it's going to look like, okay? And just by looking at it, you see, number one, it's thinner than this other one. So it's going to shrink in terms of length, but it's not going to thicken like this one. So it's more or less going to stay in this size, okay? Another thing is you'll find that this one will remain longer. These ones, as they thicken, they shorten. So you see the height difference here and here. Okay. So if I do like my whole head with this kind, I'll end up having longer twists and tighter ones. But if I end up doing this kind, I'll get shorter twists. They'll come up and shorten as they dry, but they'll also thicken and puff up. As you can see, it's drying, but there's no change. Okay, the texture to the touch, this is, how can I describe it? If you have this kind of hair ties, if you just run your fingers through it, it's solid, yeah? It's plastic, it's solid. So same thing you'd feel here. You'd feel the ridges the same way you'd feel this one. While this one, it's soft and elasticy. So that's how it feels, even to the touch. So very different textures to the touch. And so this one will tend to look untidy quicker than this one because of the fact that it's not tightly wound within the twist, yeah. And so as you sleep, as you shower and whatever, like the strands will just loosen within it and it will start looking untidy. This one will take longer like this, so it will be neater for longer. So my go-to is actually this one. Despite the disadvantages, I like the fact that it's bouncy and that it gives me the feel of bulk, like having bulky hair. Yeah, I just like it. But there are times where I've needed this one when I've wanted the hair to last longer. And for example, if you're installing twists on a child, these ones will not go a long way. You'd rather do this kind. And also a caution, I've seen a lot of people would install this kind in the form of mini twists. So if you do that and you install them for a long time, like for a month, 2 months, 3 months, you're going to need Jesus to take them down because of the fact that they are loose. That means that you're going to get tangles, like crazy tangles. So prepare, get ready. Yeah, so those are the advantages and disadvantages of the different kinds of twists that you can do. Yeah, so let me know which one you usually like to do out of the two, and also out of these two methods of installing them, you can let me know which one you usually do or which one you like best. Okay, so as I prepare for work, you guys, let me show you what I usually put on a day I am unmotivated. And if you've seen me with this hairstyle somewhere, just know it was one of those days where I don't know what to do with my hair. And yeah, you would expect it to be like the high puffs that I usually do, which is one of the go-to styles I have when I don't want to do my hair. But there is some level of hair quality that you require to have that style. Like, but the times where my hair is bad, like it doesn't even qualify for the high puff. My gosh. Yeah, let me show you what I usually do. So let me show you guys what I usually do. Oh yeah, and something else, depending on what you want for twist outs, you look at the difference. Okay, this is just a few minutes in. You can see the kind of coils I'm getting with this one versus this one. So you get better results over a shorter period of time with the tight ones. Okay, just a note. Okay, crazy hair, what to do with it? Spray your hair to make it somewhat manageable. Once that's done, get a middle part or a side part. I would usually do a middle part. Like I said, I don't usually care if it's fine or not. Get some gel. Sometimes I don't always like use store-bought gel. Like if I've made aloe vera gel or flaxseed gel, I can just use that. They work all the same. They're just a way to make the edges look nice. This is usually what I would have. This is what it looks like. My go-to hairstyle when I don't got nothing else. Yeah, sometimes if I have accessories, I would like put a pretty pin there somewhere, but I'm not feeling it today. This is what it looks like from the back. Yeah, I hope you liked this video, guys. Give it a thumbs up if you do. Let me know if you try any of the twists. Which one do you prefer over the other? Are you like me, liking the loose bouncy one, or are you like my sister Jean, who likes the tighter neater ones? Yeah, so let me know and see you next time. Bye.